Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Yakuza 7. Now, last time around, we had a lot of new things going on in the game, including the return of Nanba, which is really awesome that Nanba has returned to us. We've got Sayako, who's switched over to the dealer class. We still have Junji as, I forget what he's even called, the assassin or whatever. And I have switched over Kasuga to be the hero class, which is the class that he was originally earned, I guess, when they started kind of doing their questing. He became a hero. So they're all doing some different stuff right now, okay? Also, we're pretty much done with side content. Like, we've done everything there is to do right now in a Jin show, besides pay this guy 1,000,000 yen, which I don't have in order to do that Roomba quest or whatever it is, okay? So outside of that, I think we're good to go. I think what we're doing is we're going to explore this upper left-hand quadrant of the map because we've never been there, just for the hell of it, to see if there's anything there. Remember, I'm still looking for 2 cats hidden in the city for one of the side missions. And then after that, we're just going to go right to the story. All right? By the way, today is December 31st, 2020, the last day of the year. I guarantee you people will be talking about this over today's stream, probably talking about New Year's and stuff. So just so everyone knows who's watching on YouTube, maybe you're not watching live when the stream is first being uploaded or whatever, and you're wondering why is everyone mentioning New Year's, that would be why, because today is New Year's Eve here. Oh, look at that. See, I knew it. There's going to be items and shit here, because we've never been over here before. A Tojo clan crest. Can you also slip under here? Sturdy iron. Very nice. Jethro's main cheer said, you do say super duper constantly to try to stay hip with the generation? Yes, everyone knows. The youth say super duper. Oh, look at this! I knew it. I told you guys there'd be stuff here, and we found one of the cats.
There you are.
That means there's only one left in the whole city. Only one left. Okay. Alright. Where could the final kitty be? We must find the final kitty for a big reward. I think we get like 1,000,000 yen or something crazy like that. Oh, is that a bug? Do you need to grind a lot in this game? I mean, I wouldn't say you have to grind, but you definitely should do the content that's available. Like, skipping the content is not beneficial to you. Aha! A silver chest.
Sweet!
Toy bracelet, and what's in the gold chest?
Should I open it? Got it.
A sanity badge. What would that be? I guess we'll take a look. I think I already have the toy bracelet. That sounds familiar. But I don't think I have the sanity badge. Yeah, toy bracelet. A bracelet studded with beautiful shiny glass balls. Magic up. Okay, it's not great. It's just very minor magic up. What is the sanity badge? Unable to be affected by a brainwashing. So no one will be able to basically, confuse you to attack your own party members. Got it. Well, not great. I kind of wish I didn't waste my gold key on that. Unless there's an enemy coming up that brainwashes your party constantly. What do we got here? Ripley Atomic just did a 1,000-bit cheer. Thank you, Ripley Atomic, for the 1,000-bit cheer. Biggest cheer of the day. I appreciate that. Let's get that up on the leaderboard. Thank you for that, Ripley. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Alright. Keep looking around here. I think this is the end of the map here, actually. Like, I don't think we can go any further. Yes, okay. So that is the end of the limits. But there's actually something across the way there. See that? Yeah, there's stuff over there I haven't done either. There's also... What is this? Oh, the batting... I didn't even know the batting center was in this game. There's a batting center in the game. I never even checked it out. Huh. So if we wanted to do batting tips, it's this.
That takes me back.
You played baseball, Nanba?
That was nothing special. But I did go out to a few tournaments when I was a kid.
That's awesome, man. Think you can give me some pointers on my swing?
All right. Well, first, you gotta shift your weight to your front and get a nice, relaxed stance going.
Uh-huh.
You want the ball to land right at the end of the bat, not the sweet spot. That's your best point of impact.
Right, okay. Wait, uh-huh.
Now, the moment the ball hits the bat, pull back on your swing and watch that puppy roll.
Roll?
Yep. That's the secret to the perfect bunt.
The perfect bunt?
Bunt.
Man, don't you have any tips on how to hit home runs?
Do I look like a big hitter to you? I was only there for the all-important sacrificial bunt.
Figures.
That's funny. That's funny. Sacrificial blunt only. Tojo Clan crest hidden in the batting center here. Golden almost said I missed a Kappa. There was a Kappa over there? You guys want prizes and home run competition. I'm sure there's some decent prizes in here. There usually are. I can't seem to play any of the crane games in here. Nope, they don't. The crane games must only be for show. Should I attempt to do a game and see what happens? Maybe play one? Challenge course or home run course? What's the challenge course? Move your cursor, swing the bat. That's it. Very basic. Okay. Good afternoon, Derek. How are you? Good to see you today. Select a bat, normal. I guess we're doing normal. Beginner. Okay. It's near the golden chest of the golden nobles. Alright, we'll have to go back and look.
Okay.
You know what's funny? In the hero class, I think he wears the glove, so it kind of looks like he's ready for baseball.
Here we go. Damn.
Foul. Foul again.
Damn.
Shit. That's good. Look at that. Home run. Nice.
Nice.
A double. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Home run, baby. Oh yes. Boom.
Nice.
Came on this beginner class.
Okay.
I have to get a home run every time now. Fuck. Oh shit. It went so fast.
Nice.
Threw a fastball, so I'm not gonna get it now. I'm only gonna get 6 or 7. Yep, I get 7 out of 8.
Okay.
Wow. You suck. You suck. Servant of you cheered. He says, can you put the camera on the right side? We can't see which skills you select in the conversations now. No, because if I put it on the right side, it blocks the energy bars during combat. There's no real way to put it anywhere where it's not going to block stuff. We already know this. I've been playing the game for, you know, a month and a half, almost 2 months. Everyone knows this by now. I'm trying to find a way to not block the critical stuff, and I would say, since you can hear the voice dialogue, it's not that big of a deal if it blocks the subtitles of the side combos, especially because they're pretty scarce at this point anyway. There's not much I can do about it. It blocks everything. Alright, well that's that. So apparently there's a Kappa I missed behind this building. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, it totally blended in. I didn't see that at all because it looks like a fountain. Oh my god. So, how do I open my phone? That didn't count? There we go. Now, 5 of 10. Amateur photographer. Wait, I have 5? I have 5 of the freaking Kappas? I didn't realize I had that many. I thought I had like 3 or 4. Alright, I have half the Kappas now. How am I going to celebrate tonight? I'm not really. I'm streaming, and then my wife is working. So when my wife comes home, we're just going to have a normal night of a little bit of relaxation or whatever. We're not doing anything special, really. Look at this. We have to fight these baseball players. Oh, the green screen that I have is completely broken. I haven't used it in 5 years. It's been sitting in my garage, and it's dilapidated and falling apart. It's also way too big for the anyway, so it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Get him, Dumbo. Oh. Look at that woman just standing there watching the brutality.
There we go.
It's funny. Yeah, Derek, the baseball minigames in every single game that this company makes. Judgment and now, you know, Yakuza, it's in everything. Oh, shit. Hidden Crest. Oh, no, I thought it was Hidden Crest. Not. It's Sturdy Iron. I thought it would be a Tojo Crest. Maybe this will be a Tojo Crest. Yes, it is. It's a Tojo clan crest. Very nice. Okay, anything else around here? Not seeing anything right now. Like these guys. Derek says the water graphics look great. I agree. The graphics of this game in general are quite good. I just wish that on the PS5 this ran at 60 frames per second. That's my one disappointment about the game. That I am playing on PS5 now. I wish that it ran at 60 frames, but it still runs at the same 30 frames. They capped it. I think just like Bloodborne is capped, I think this game is capped. Golden Noble says some of the Kappas are very well hidden. So where am I right now? We're on the street. So we still didn't go there. I didn't go through this alleyway. Nani miten boitane. They said. Oh, can I not go through here? It looks like you can though. Oh, who's this? Recruit. You're welcome at my company. You're president? I'm sorry, you don't seem presidential to me. Whoa. He wants a hotshot boss who's as fiery as he is a genius. So confidence, passion, and intellect all have to be level 7 to recruit this motherfucker. So, I'm close. I'm pretty sure I have high stats, but I must not have every single one. Oh, this is closed? Why would it be closed? Oh, the door's over there. I was going to say, why would it be closed if it says that there's stuff you can do there? Okay, we've been in here before. And that's the elevator that takes you up. Okay. Derek said he had a good lunch. It was 3 hash browns, 2 hot dogs, and a bowl of salad. Holy crap. First of all, that's a giant lunch. That's a lot of food for lunch. But yeah, like that's a variety of stuff too. I don't think I've ever heard of anyone eating a hot dog with a hash brown or a hot dog with a salad. I don't think I've ever heard of that combination before. Businessman.
Don't waste my time.
Burnout bullies. These guys are all pretty weak except for the level 20.
Watch me. You want to fight?
So I think we've done everything here. I think we're gonna go to the story now. Oh, excuse me. I think we've done everything. It sucks. There's one cat I haven't found. I wonder if there's a section on the map that I haven't cleared out yet. Like, you know, it's the fog over the map. I haven't been there. I wonder if there's an area I could go to find the final cat. Well, there's right here. There's right here. Not that I know you can even go in there or not. I don't think you can go back here. I think this is all blocked. Maybe back here. There's a back alley. Maybe back there. Because I'm trying to think, like, here, I've gone to every area over here. I can't imagine the cat being in the bottom area. You would think the cat would be in the top area in a place I haven't been yet, right? Derek is asking, oh shit, I'm just gonna hit my car. Derek is asking how am I liking the new classes so far. Honestly, I don't feel like I've unlocked enough. I feel like I need to keep playing with them and unlock the better abilities. I get the feeling there's gonna be some really good abilities eventually that I just haven't gotten to them yet. I think they're gonna take a while. All right, 100. Yeah, now we're in the money. Now we're talking. You nothing. How lame. Iron plate. No, the cats do not move around. They're always stationary. So you're free to find them wherever they're standing. I just don't know where they're standing. Is that a ball? Oh, wait, there's an item in the middle of the soccer field there. You see that? Yeah, there's an item sitting there. It's probably a Tojo clan crest. No, it's quality lumber. Of course. How many chapters are there? There are 15 chapters. We're only in chapter 10. And by the way, later on the chapters get longer. And apparently there's more optional, so like there's more optional dungeons and stuff to do that I haven't even gotten to yet. So there's a lot of content in this game. We are not even nearly at the end of it yet. Alright. Thinking real quick. I just want to take a jog over here and see if I can go back there. And if not, I really don't know where else to go. So if not, then we'll just do the story mission. Okay. No, you cannot get in the cars. This is not Grand Theft Auto. Yes, Frapplin, I know you are here. You've said it many times.
Well,
why is Jungi always so far back? Look how far back he is. And now he's stuck and he's confused.
Let's do it.
I got this.
Cool.
Okay.
Right.
Swagons, I would say that the story is quite good, except I would say that the story starts off real strong, and then for like 2-3 chapters, the story goes in this weird direction where it has nothing to do with Yakuza at all. And it's interesting because there's character development and you run into new characters, but it's so odd because you get such a giant distraction from what you feel is probably the main story is. But it seems like gradually you get back on track. Like, it takes a long time, but gradually you get back on track to the story, and now we're kind of in the story again of, you know, the Yakuza and everyone running Jinsho and everything. So can we go here? No. Darn, it looked like you could. Ah, shit. So let's go around the back, and if there's nothing there, then we're just going to we're gonna go with the story. Golden Noble series, so one cat is in the big courtyard in the top middle of the map, under the place you're currently going to. Here? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, I can't go over there, so... Over here. No, this is a big building, right? This isn't a courtyard. I don't know what you mean. You didn't go squeak if you don't notice. I'm talking to everyone. Except you. Because you're obnoxious, but I'm talking to everybody else. Everyone else is cool. So right here, I think I've already got the kitty that was here. I'm almost positive I went through this parking lot and I got the kitty that was hidden in the parking lot. I didn't get this item though. Shit. It's on the other side. Another Tojo clan crest. What is that? Wow, I missed some items when I was here. Twist fragrance. It's supposed to be like Axe body spray. Twist it and you spray. Probably. I'm pretty sure I found the cat in this lot. There's only one cat left that I didn't get, and I have no clue where the kitty is. Where's the kitty? Where you at, cat? Come on. Oh, how'd I miss this? I missed a lot. I didn't see this either. God damn it, hurry.
Should I
Destroy
open
those
it?
boxes. Okay.
Sweet.
Military armor? I'm gonna assume probably high defense, but everything else is low. Yeah, it's high defense, 25, and it gives you cut resistance. Yeah, see, it repels a knife attack, but... It also has added dexterity, but then you lose a lot of other stuff, so... Okay. Oh, that's disgusting. Excuse me. I'm really sorry, guys. Whoa. Gross. Yeah, I think I got the kitty here. I don't see anything. Unless you go inside. Nope. I don't know what this building's supposed to be. I don't think it is anything. Are my ears getting better? My ears have not had any issues in weeks. So that's why, I mean, if you noticed, I'm not wearing headphones regularly. Like tonight for Call of Duty, I think I will wear the Pulse 3D headset for that. And when I play new games, maybe for the first few sessions, I will. What I'm going to have to do is alternate when I wear headphones and when I don't. I feel that's going to ultimately be my solution to the ear infection problem I have. Until I see the expert, right? When I see the expert at the end of January, maybe they'll be able to help me more. Fluttershy says, I had 2 chicken salad sandwiches with cheese for lunch. That's crazy. That's an insane amount of calories. How could you eat 2 chicken salad sandwiches? That's nuts, dude. What are you doing? You're out of your mind, Fluttershy. Come on, dude. I mean, I love chicken salad. Don't get me wrong. It's good, but it's a lot of mayo. It's a lot of calories. What's going on here? Yes, that actually is correct. Adobe Flash Player, as of today, well, as of tonight, they've ended support for it and is no longer going to be a supported application. For those who don't know what Adobe Flash Player is, basically back in the day, we're talking like in the 2000s. In the 2000s, in your browser, you play Flash games, it'd be Flash animation. People would do entire like mini movies in Flash, and it was a hot thing. I remember going to Newgrounds.com and watching a million Flash animations and playing Flash games and stuff back in the day. I don't even know if Newgrounds exists anymore. But, you know, over the years, technology advanced. Flash isn't needed anymore. It was a technology that was very good for a while, but, you know, things evolved and moved on, and now it's basically completely outdated. Look what I just found. A club sandwich. Speak of the chicken salad sandwiches, I just found a club sandwich in the middle of a freaking bus stop. I'm not so sure I should be eating that. So anyway, yeah, you know, Flash was a pretty amazing part of internet culture for quite a long time, but finally has become outdated. Finally. And, it's done. As of today, it is officially done. Oh, I didn't do this either. Oh my god. I can't open it!
Should I open it? Got it.
Flame amulet. I already have one of those, I believe. Servant of Eve cheered, and he said for breakfast he had 2 number of 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip, a number 7, 2 number 45s, 1 with cheese, and a large soda. There you go. So we know who he is. Big Smoke. Who knew that Servant of Eve is actually Big Smoke? What is this?
What the hell's this dog?
Belly, probably inspired by Mexico. It is a taco place, after all. I love a good taco. Just thinking about it makes me want to stuff myself.
For real? Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they're good, but aren't they too rich to eat a whole bunch? I get it as, like, an appetizer or something.
I think you might be confusing Mexican tacos with octopus taco.
Well, that was nice, but we'd already maxed out the relationship, so I got nothing out of that. Haha, that's cool. I like that. Okay. Ellipsian says Cat's gonna be mad if I wander all day and don't do the story. Don't worry, there's really nothing to do. I have to do the story. Like, there's nothing left to do. I've done everything. So there will definitely be story advancement. That's where we're headed. Do I burp in front of Cat too? Yes. In fact, I burp even more in front of Cat. Profuse, explosive belches. Absolutely. But you really want to talk about the problem is the flatulence, the insane amount of farts that come out of my butt. It's absolutely disgusting. I don't know how she lives with it. Honestly, I really don't know.
Cool. You're gonna be in a world.
Okay. There we go. Derek says, do I have a little lunch or snack during my break on my first streams? Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It's not frequent, but sometimes I am just like really hungry and I'll want something. Usually then I'll just have a snack of, like for example, we have a bag of pistachios. So I'll eat a few pistachios out of the bag, or you know, something quick, a quick little energy booster or something, just to hold me over till dinner. I don't eat anything significant. This morning I had a hot tea to help my throat, because I told you guys my throat's been hurting me all week because I slept with my mouth open the other day. Now my throat's throbbing from the heat. So I had a hot tea with the final Madeleines that we had bought a few weeks ago at a World Market. They're pretty good. A little dry, but pretty good, especially with tea. They were actually perfect. Okay.
Show me what you got.
Watch me.
I really need Jungi to get a group attack. We had one yet, right? I don't think we have a group attack for
Here
him.
we go.
He's got the darts.
Let's go.
Darts airstrike. Yep.
Eyes on me.
This out.
Well, we don't know who's gonna hit. It's random. They randomly hits a few of them.
Pass it down.
Weak. Come on now.
You're in.
You want to fight?
Nope. You miss.
I got this.
Destroy him with a bowling ball.
Bring it on.
Absolutely destroy him.
Well.
Boom.
Right.
Darn. Oh, I got to follow up and it worked. Very nice.
Good times.
Okay. Do I ever like candy canes during Christmas? I was never a huge candy cane guy. Ooh, she learned a new skill, Lucky Dice. All right, I want to try that one. I was never huge into candy canes, as I told you guys before. I'm heavily into chocolate, even to this day. I'm 38 years old. Oh, wait a minute. What's this?
I can't seem to remember the title of this movie I saw a few years back. It was one of those real emotional rides, and I remember wanting to see it again. It was a boy meets girl movie. You're, or was it my pancreas wants to scream. Something like that.
What?
What the hell are you talking about? Does the hero have a stomach ache or something?
Maybe it was about a guy who wanted to quit drinking.
Nah, it was all about being young. What a nice time that is.
Well, I'll let you know if I ever spot it. Oh, was it? Yo, my stomach's gonna blow? Maybe?
Stomach ache.
I don't think he's gonna remember.
Yo, my stomach's gonna blow. What? Yes, a boy meets girl romantic film. Boy, whoa, my stomach's gonna blow. Oh shit, I just got attacked. Son of a bitch.
Watch me.
Alright, well. See, I don't think he has a group attack, does he? We still don't have one. Rapid shot. No, the last one we learned was neck twister, and even that's only on one enemy. Okay. So anyway, to answer the question about candy cane, when I was growing up, I'm totally into chocolate. Still to this day, I love chocolate. It's my absolute favorite candy. Not to say I would never eat anything else, but like around Christmas, if I had a choice between, oh, I'm gonna have a candy cane or I'm gonna have some chocolate, I would definitely eat the chocolate, right? And also, there was other traditional things that we would do.
You're in for it.
Oh, where's the dice roll?
You wanna fight?
Where the hell is it? Wait, what? Bombarded of a dart, airstrike, card sharp, jackpot chip. Where's the dice roll? It said she learned a move called dice roll. Oh, here it is. Boost one of your allies' stats by rolling lucky dice. Oh, that's it? That's shitty. That's actually shitty. Alright, never mind. It's not good.
Try this on the side. I never.
Well, I had cultural stuff in the house too. Like my parents used to give us called Toroni. Oh, I died nearly by the car. Insult to injury.
I'm not that.
So Toroni, what it is a bunch of nougat, and in the nougat there's like almonds, and then there's flavors to them. Like you get one that's lemon, one that's orange, and one that's vanilla. There's other flavors too, but those are the ones we usually got. So around Christmas, there'd be chocolate around the house, there'd be Toroni around the house, that kind of stuff. But usually not candy canes. No one in the house really liked candy canes that much. So it wasn't a big thing. Yes, every once in a while I would get a candy cane. In fact, I've told you guys, one of the things we would do is go to my great uncle and aunt's house, who were basically like my grandparents, and we would get stockings with stuff, and a lot of times there'd be candy canes in that stocking. And I would have it then. Instead of the traditional mint candy cane, I actually preferred the ones that had more flavor. Like sometimes you get a fruit flavored candy cane and stuff like that. Those are the ones that I actually like more. So, but no, usually for me, it was chocolate. It was almost always chocolate for me, okay? I received a $10 tip from Shao Kahn Artist, who says, Phil, how's it going? When's your best games and most disappointing game stream going to be? All right, good question. I've been talking about it on pre-streams, but if you weren't here for the pre-stream, you wouldn't know. So here's the deal this year. This year's a little different than most years, and here's why, Shao Kahn Artist. I'm still playing games I've been playing for a month and a half. And honestly, games like Yakuza 7, Assassin's Creed Valhalla are probably going to factor into my countdown, as well as Cyberpunk. They're going to factor into my year-end countdowns, okay? If I don't beat them, how can I have my countdown? You see what I'm saying? Like, how can I fairly rank a game that I haven't completed? So that's why, if you haven't noticed, if you look at my gaming schedule, every day it's either Yakuza 7 or Cyberpunk. And then also, it's a lot of Assassin's Creed. In fact, this week I'm playing Assassin's Creed 2 to 3 times, all right? There's a good reason for that. I'm trying to get as far as possible. Once I beat those games, then I can do my countdowns. So it could be the middle of this month. It could be the end of this month. But we got to see what happens with these games, okay? It's hard to keep you number one at the Coke because the pressure is whack. Any chance you want to join my company? You look like you can hold your own. You look like someone who's been through hell and back. All right. He's gold ranking. I probably needed a high confidence level, and I have a high confidence level. So far, the person that's been the most requiring is the guy we just found, who's ranked 7 in 3 different stats. And apparently, I don't have that. Yeah. See, you know what it was? Rank 6. And what is confidence? Everything else I'm rank 7. Confidence, I'm only rank 6. Excuse me. So if I could get confidence to 7, all right, then I'd be able to recruit that guy who apparently is like the toughest guy to recruit so far. Outside of that, everything else is sky high from doing all those quizzes. Anything here? I thought maybe there'd be like a kitty or a treasure, but I don't see anything. Maybe I already got what was in here. It's possible. Oh, wait. Oh, my God.
Should I open it? Sweet!
A helmet. A generic shitty helmet. Where the hell could the final kitty be? Tojo Clan Crest? Was there anything right here? A bag of trash. I thought I saw a Kappa, but no I didn't. It's just a fucking bag of trash. Okay. So nothing here. Let's keep going. We're heading to the story right now. No kitty. God damn it. I'm looking, see what I'm doing? I'm purposely going into these alleys now. Because these are areas I probably haven't gone through naturally. And I'm wondering if the cat is there, but I don't see it. Now I got another guy to recruit here for the business. Are you the company president? I caught you at the right time. I have an investment idea. Oh my god. For 14 million, he thinks it'll be 21 million return on investment. Fuck this guy. That'll just be added to the business minigame. Dooley, what's going on, sir? He did a 100-bit cheer. He says, best wishes for you and your loved ones. Thanks for being here with us during all these years. You are welcome, Dooley. You're one of the longest supporters, as we can see from your diamond crown that you have. You've been one of my longest running supporters in general. And I really appreciate that you've been around all these years as well to hang out and have a good time with games, man. Thank you for the ongoing support. I hope that you have a great New Year's. So, yeah, it's a dead end. I don't see anything here. Damn it, I can't find the cat. This is where the story is. That's where we're gonna go. Let me quickly run around here. See, I've ever been over here? Oh, shit.
Hmm?
Trash! A piece of trash. I don't think I've ever walked through here, but I don't think there's anything here. This looks like a little shortcut. Oh, look at this. Potato seedlings. Oh, wow. I don't think I have those. I don't think I have the ability to plant potatoes. Out of the way. Namba. Cycle. Out of the way. Whoa, it's an open parking lot. Nothing here yet. Oh, this was the trash guy who was digging for trash. Remember, then he found a dead body or whatever, or a bloody shirt, and he got attacked by the Yakuza. That was a side mission from much earlier. No. Son of a bitch! I'm never gonna find this final cat. War of Secession? What's this?
Haven't DVD players gone down in price yet? There was no way I could have afforded one back before I got locked up.
Oh, wow.
Still, you'd think the price would be a little better by now. I'm sure VHS stuff's cheaper at least.
VHS.
Nah.
I haven't seen one of those things in a long time.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm not exactly sure where to start, but let's just say home media's been on one hell of a ride this last decade. Better to just leave it at that.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, he doesn't even realize that DVDs themselves are outdated too. What's funny though is that all these discussions are with Adachi and him, but we've already matched their relationship. So really, they're fun optional discussions, but they're not necessary for anything in the game. I don't really need to have them. Really, Atomic just cheers. I know it's not Yakuza related. Do you hope Elven Ring learns from the same mistakes Sekiro made? Yes, I do. You know, one of the major problems with Sekiro to me, there's really no replay value. Once you beat it once, you've seen the whole game because there are no different builds you can really do. So, I hope Elven Ring is more like Dark Souls in that you can play it different ways with different loadouts and you want to replay it later and do it differently. So, okay. I love that. You just drops the bowling ball right on you. Boom. I fucking love that. That is amazing. Well, I don't think we're gonna find the cat. I wanted to give it like a good run here. That's hello work right there. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go to the story at this point. I don't know if we'll run into the cat or not. I really want to find the final cat. We got another guy. Oh, that's right. He wants the brand name goods to be recruited. Fuck him. You know, it's one thing if you have to up your stats to recruit someone. It's another thing if they just want you to go buy an item. It's so stupid. Go bribe them with an item, then they'll join your company. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, I didn't realize they're enemies.
Well,
We really need to get an area of attack against multiple enemies. There's nothing right now.
Check this out.
Nice. Work the whole party out. That's beautiful. Alright, one more fight, I guess, because this is where we're going for the story right there.
Watch me.
Bring back the tack-throwing woman into the party? You mean Eri. She was the office worker. I may eventually. That's good. This is... Oh, no. One of those city slickers are back. That's disgusting. The cool thing about a game like this when you have multiple party members is having that flexibility of being able to switch between stuff if you want. And here, I'll go back to the other party members I'm not using. I mean, for Adachi, I now have a good shield, as well as a really good sledgehammer for his other two classes that we stopped using. So, damn. Does Sayako have healing? She has only an individual heal now. Now Nanba has a group heal, but it's only healing over time, so it's not great. Basically, we've sacrificed healing in order to try new classes, but we might have to go back. Here we go. Story time, everybody. Let's see what happens here.
You may enter.
Thank you, Chairman Hoshino. Captain Takabe said it would be okay for us to talk.
I heard. And I believe I already know why you've come. You've done us a great service. I would not still be leader of this clan if it weren't for you.
Does that mean the Seiryu clan's gonna pull through?
I can't say for sure yet. About 20 to 30% of our men defected to the Omi. The ones who stayed are grumbling behind my back. And it's hard to blame them. They just found out the Jincho standoff was all a sham.
Yeah, all arranged by the
Zhao
leaders.
told me he's giving up his position as the leader of the Liumang. Songhui is going to lead them.
Yes, I know.
You just know everything, huh?
Not everything. But I'll tell you what I do know. Eventually, the Seiryu clan will succumb to the Omi Alliance.
What?
For people who had nowhere to live outside the gray zones, the Great Wall of Muscle was their only protection. Now it's crumbling. That's a matter of life or death for them. Already rumors are flying into Jincho's political circles. Rumors that Ogikubo's lost his touch. I'm sure Aoki got those whispers going. He never lets a good crisis go to waste.
Oh, really?
Aoki knows it would destroy the party if it ever revealed their chair, Ogikubo, forged money for years. Now Aoki can easily blackmail Ogikubo and force him to step down. Aoki will become the new party chair.
I don't get it. Why does he want to take Ogikubo's place so bad?
The party chair manages elections, so in that role, Aoki could nominate anyone he wants. He'll control the ruling party. Therefore, he'll control the nation.
The whole country will be under his thumb?
Yes. Especially if I'm right about his next move. I think he's gonna try to dissolve Parliament.
Huh. And you try to get absolute power. It's always about power and politics.
Dissolve Parliament? At a time like this? That's insane.
Prime Minister, I understand how you must feel, being unable to rely on Ogikubo-sensei. But honestly, I have the power to support you better than he ever could. If an election were held today, I could guarantee you 2/3 of the seats. Minimum.
Do you have a solid plan for doing that?
Yes. I'll send Bleach Japan to the districts where the Citizens' Liberal Party is weakest. Bleach Japan can influence votes anywhere. They're incredibly popular. Plus, they have my endorsement. A victory for the party would, of course, move your personal political goals forward.
Happy New Year's Eve to you too, Cloud
Tell me,
Fate. And what's going on, Phantom Ghost?
Do you think you have the power to maintain the party's stability right now? We don't want it breaking up for lack of support from Ogikubo-sensei.
You can talk that way to the house, but not to me.
Appoint me to party chair and hold an election. If you don't, I'll be forced to make public the nature of Ogikubo-sensei's crimes.
Oh shit! There we go. There we
That
go.
would mean
There it
the end of
is. The
not only your
blackmail.
administration, but the party itself.
But there's no precedent for someone serving as both governor and party chair. Besides, you're much too young.
If age is what you want, start digging for some old fossil who can stop me. That is, if you think you can find one. Anyone in
Damn.
particular come to mind?
He's got him by the balls. Timbo Slice cheered and he says, there's a local story. I'm just going to read this quickly. There's a local story where a worker at a hospital took 500 doses of COVID vaccine outside of the freezer and it destroys it because they don't think people should take vaccines because they're being charged with federal crimes. Good. If you're a medical worker and you don't believe in medicine, you probably should get another fucking job. And fuck off. Because there's probably a lot of people out there who will take the job more seriously and do a better job than you and not fuck over 500 people who should be immunized against a deadly virus. So go fuck yourself, whoever the fuck that was. I hope you go to jail for the rest of your life. Okay.
Aoki's scheme to destroy the Great Wall worked. Now he's got Mabuchi and the Omi at his command. So much power, vested in just one man. And it had to be Masato Arakawa.
Now the young master has the whole town in the palm of his hand. Blood is being spilled all because an outsider interfered. How could the Arakawa-san I once knew be part of that?
Kasuga, I know you never intended to be at the center of all this. It was pure coincidence that you were there when the soap landowner died. Wouldn't you agree?
Yep. Lucky me.
But one thing I don't believe is a coincidence, is that you ended up in Ijincho.
Huh? What do you mean?
Do you still have that fake bill?
Okay.
Yeah. Didn't you say you knew how it ended up on me?
Yes. Only one person in the world could have put that bill in your pocket.
Who? Who is it?
Masumi Arakawa himself.
Ah, so he shot him and then he put that bill in his pocket?
Arakawa-san? No, he's the one who shot me.
Yes, I'm aware he shot you. But did you ever consider that maybe he did that so you would end up here?
What?
That fake bill was his letter of introduction between you and me. It was to let me know that you were one of Masumi Arakawa's men.
Kind of a weird way to introduce us, don't you think?
I think what it means is Arakawa's goals do not align with those of Ryo Aoki.
Well, then, what are Arakawa's goals?
I really can't say. But I do know that he means business. He wouldn't have used that bill if he didn't.
Chairman, how exactly do you know Arakawa-san?
Sun is coming in my office window.
Well, that's a long story. And there's a much better place than here to tell it. Heian Tower.
Heian Tower, why there?
Heian Tower.
Yes. That's where my fate intertwined with Arakawa's. He sure seems to be partial to Peking duck.
Yeah.
Let's have it for lunch tomorrow. My treat. I'll make the reservation.
It didn't go too well in the introduction of the game. I don't know if they should really do this. Someone got shot in the head in the introduction of the game eating Peking duck. Excuse me. Mark Fear has done a 1300-bit cheer, biggest cheer of the day. He says, here's a cheer, the biggest fill. I'll enjoy the rest of the playthrough in vids. I guess he's basically saying he's going to watch the rest of the playthrough on demand on YouTube. Sounds good, Mark Fear. Thank you for the support. Let me get you on the leaderboard here. Biggest cheer of the day. Will anyone top him? We'll find out. Onionitis has subscribed for 6 months. I hope you're having a great stream so far. So far, it's been good. A good 45 minutes of Yakuza 7. What I'm going to do, I am going to close my blinds. As you guys can see, the sun is coming out. It's getting very bright in here now, and I can't see. Not that I don't enjoy some sunlight, but it's kind of distracting when it's blaring in my face and I can't see anything in my office. UE560 did a 500-bit cheers. Have you ever broken the law in your whole life? I'm sure I've done, like, driving stuff. I'm sure I've sped, probably went through a red light, you know, that kind of shit. But as for, like, you know, serious stuff, I can think of, you know. Okay. All right. So, what's going to happen? They want to go to High-On Tower. High-On Tower. Oh, no developments here. Nope. No developments with the relationships right now. Saiko's maxed, right? And so's Adachi, but we still need to do Nambas and we need to do Junji's, right? I believe so. I can't leave! I gotta talk to Namba. There we go.
Listen.
You're good to talk, Ichiban? After hearing what you said about Chairman Hoshino earlier, there's something I'm curious about. Huh? Lay it on me then. Remember how he said it wasn't chance you came to Injincho?
Okay.
Something like that. While you were bleeding out from a gunshot wound, I was working my ass off to find the tools to treat you. I doubt that you remember. Now, you know, my gratitude's deeper than the oceans for that. I think the part you'll want to know is the one who told me to treat you was none other than the chief. Huh? I mean, it was the middle of the night. I was asleep, of course. The chief and a few guys came to me in a panic and asked me to fix you up. Now that I think about it, why would they care? What's that supposed to mean? You don't need a motive to save a dying man, do you? If you were one of us, sure, I would have done it, no questions asked. Getting involved in a shot Yakuza? That's asking for trouble. If they really wanted to save you, why didn't they drop you off at the hospital or just call an ambulance? But the chief wanted to keep it in-house. I think the chief must have had a reason he wanted to save you, a reason we still don't know. Guess he might. I think it relates to what Chairman Hoshino was saying about you being here isn't just chance.
Go.
You think there's more to the chief than we know? Well, every hobo has a secret or two that he's hiding.
Hey.
If you've got time before your Peking duck date, maybe talking with the chief would be a good idea. Alright. Peking duck date. Oh, can I harvest? Yes. Cool, some mysterious fruits. Should we plant the potato? Yes. Potatoes. What's taters? Potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in the stew. That meme will be stuck in my head forever. Seriously, I will never forget the potatoes meme from fucking Lord of the Rings. Okay, now. It's daytime. Does that mean anything new is going on? No. Absolutely nothing new has been added. So we've done all the side missions except for the kitty. Excuse me. The hidden kitty I haven't found. And the Kappas. I've done everything else. There's nothing else to do, as you can see. So I guess we'll just go right down here to the story. We'll continue on with the story. Okay. pt51 asks, what games am I looking forward to in 2021? Well, obviously everyone's going to say the same stuff. God of War. Oh, yes. That's going to be so exciting. And, actually, Hitman 3, I really like the Hitman series since they rebooted it. I feel Hitman 3 will probably be pretty good. I don't know. Like, I think a lot of the games, we don't know when they're coming out. I think COVID screwed everything up. Like, maybe we would have had a better idea of the gaming landscape if COVID didn't screw everything up. You know what I am looking forward to a lot? Horizon Zero Dawn.
Oh, it's done. Watch me.
Yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn, the new one. It's not Zero Dawn, what is it? Horizon, whatever it's called. I think it's going to be really good. I think they're going to do actually better with the sequel than they did with the first one. And running on the PS5, the game's going to look fucking so sick. I can't wait.
Cool. Weak. Yeah.
So, Chill Positive Frog said, the Hitman reboot's bad, the old games are better. Here's the thing. It depends on who you are. Like, people like the old Hitman games because they had a very high difficulty level, and really it took a lot of time investment to kind of sneak around and figure out what you needed to do to succeed. The new games aren't like that, but they're still good, they're just very different. You know, I would compare it to how they changed other franchises over the years to be different from the originals. Doesn't mean the new ones are bad. It just means that they're just definitely not the originals, right? Horizon 2 Forbidden West, that's what it's called. Yes, I am excited. I really am. Like, legit, I'm more excited for that than the original Horizon Zero Dawn because I think it's an amazing performance on PS5.
Right.
By the way, did you guys hear the rumor? This rumor is apparently going around circles now. That they actually Rockstar was working on Bully 2, but then canceled the production in order to focus on, I don't care about this investment opportunity for the business. They canceled the game in order to work on Red Dead Redemption 2 and finish it, and then to start working on Grand Theft Auto 6. To me, that's bullshit. Like, Bully is a great franchise. It deserved to continue. And I understand that, you know, maybe they're looking at their cash cows or whatever, but I want variety. I don't want the same stuff over and over. You know what I mean? Weight of the Dragon? What was that? It went away. It said Weight of the Dragon disappeared.
By
There
the
you go.
way, you've got a pretty crazy tattoo on your back, right? Is it a dragon?
No, not a dragon. It's a dragon fish.
A dragonfish?
Yeah, but to be honest, I wanted a real dragon.
Wait, then why didn't you get one?
In the Yakuza business, a dragon symbolizes the top of the food chain. A fresh-faced fool like me can't just casually rock a dragon.
Yeah,
Wow,
you get in trouble for
That's
it.
for real? Well, I guess a dragonfish is pretty cool too.
Right? I'm into it. Someday I want to earn my place. And then my dragonfish is gonna shine even brighter than a dragon.
Dreaming big, huh? In that case, maybe you ought to start by finding a job.
Sorry, little dragonfish.
This dialogue was probably supposed to happen at the very beginning. How much do you want to bet? So, by the way, Namba's maxed now. It seems like I can't advance his relationship for some reason. I don't know if that means, you know, I don't know, because we were at Survive Bar and they wouldn't let me talk to him and advance his friendship or whatever. So I don't know what to do with him. I don't know why he's locked like he is. But isn't that funny? What is that? Pipes. Isn't it funny? That dialogue seems like it should happen right at the beginning of the game, and we're right near the hobo camp where the game started, right? So I just never ran into that spot, that particular spot, to have that triggered. Okay. He's across the street. I'm just looking around to see if the kitty or maybe there's a Kappa here, but I don't see anything. Eternal Napalm just cheers to give them to me raw and wiggling. You can keep nasty chips. Gollum is a great character, and The Lord of the Rings is the best trilogy of all time in his opinion. Very nice. I love the Lord of the Rings movie trilogy. I think it's outstanding.
Chief. My friend's got some questions about the day I was dumped in this town.
Yeah. I want to know why you didn't just abandon Ichiban. Dump him at a hospital. If you don't mind telling us, I'm sure we'll all appreciate it.
Was he instructed by the
I
Yakuza?
see. Fine. I'll tell you. It's as good a time as any.
What?
There's an old tradition in this homeless camp. A responsibility passed down through the chiefs for many years.
What?
What responsibility?
On occasion, when we're asked, we dispose of bodies.
Really?
What? Bodies?
Yeah. There's a Yakuza family from Kamurocho who pays us to do it. They're called Arakawa.
Arakawa?
There you go.
Seriously? They, was this going on while they were still Tojo?
I don't know every detail, but yes. The arrangement existed at that time. It existed before I started living here. We've dealt with all kinds of bodies, whether they've been shot, stabbed, beaten, no matter how nasty. We dug holes and buried them under garbage. Who knows how many are there now?
Back during the bubble, we got one every month. Or so I was told. Since I became chief, there's only been 3.
Damn. Arakawa the assassin.
But there's one more secret rule. It applies to anyone the Arakawa bring here alive.
A secret within the secret. Great.
What happens if they bring someone alive?
We're supposed to give the person medical aid, then let them go free, while pretending they're dead.
What's up with that?
In the criminal underworld, there's always people wanting to fake their own death. Gamblers, guys on the run, anyone who's afraid someone will hurt them. They send people like that here, and we honor the secret agreement. I think it might actually be a service the Arakawa family provides, but obviously they don't advertise it. So it ended up being a very rare event.
Is that agreement why you saved me? This live body rule?
You got it.
What sort of guy dropped me off here?
I mean, probably just someone from the family. I had no reason to check or anything. The guy lugged you out of the trunk of a car. You were covered in blood. He paid me and left. Didn't say a single thing the whole time.
So that was just business. Arakawa-san knew these guys would save my life. When he shot me in Kamurocho, was he planning to send me here all along?
I'm sorry, Ichi. You have to die.
It's a big underlying
I'm
plot.
counting on you, Ichi.
Huh? What the? After Arakawa-san shot me, I think he said something. I think it was, I'm counting on you, Ichi.
What would that even mean?
No clue. But the more I think about it, the more I'm sure he said that.
Look, Ichiban.
What?
I don't want to dash your hopes or anything. But when you were dumped here, you were on death's doorstep. You're only alive because everything I did went exactly the way we needed it to. But it could have easily gone a different way. I know you want to trust Arakawa, but...
I think Arakawa-san had to shoot me. All the other Yakuza at that meeting were watching him.
Huh?
Never mind. You don't get it. Forget I said anything.
I got a few shout-outs to do here, but I'll wait till the cutscenes end here. Ichiban, it's about time to go to Heian Tower. You got lunch plans with Chairman Hoshino, right? Yes. Okay, so, first shout-out is to Alexander Winthrop Clark, who tipped me $5 and says, are you going to continue managing the business to get to the top 20? And by the way, how do you feel about 2020? I am. I'm going to do it. Now that I kind of understand how to do it, and the fact that I'm recruiting all these golden ranked people in the city who probably have high charisma to let me pass the boardroom meetings, yes, I am going to do it. Just not yet. I mean, we haven't had major story advancement in such a long time. I want to do some story for the next stream or two, and then we'll go back. I want to do it. I actually want to beat the mini game and see what you get for completing it. Maybe you get like a ton of money or whatever. But yes, I am going to go back and do it eventually. As for 2020, I already talked about it on pre-stream. I basically said it's a mixed bag. You know, for me, a lot of stuff was great this year. You know, the vest streak, the positivity around the streams, more people coming to hang out with me than ever before, people supporting whatever kind of game I wanted to play, even RPGs like Yakuza 7, which is really damn awesome. At the same time, everyone knows the world was a bad time this year with COVID and everything. So, you know, it's a mixed bag. I don't really want to go into massive detail. Watch the pre-stream if you want the full skinny on that, okay? Eternal Napalm Charity says, Kena Bridge of Spirits releases in Q1 2021. I truly think it's going to be a great game. I think it's going to surprise a lot of people. I hope it does. It looks good, so. Retro Jim Charity says, do you feel like you and Jasper have been getting along okay lately? It's hard to raise a cat, and I hope everything's okay. I mean, yes, he's a cat. You have to understand that. He's not a human. He's a cat. He does silly things. He misbehaves, but that's in his nature to do so. He's a cat, okay? I'm not going to get angry at Jasper for being a cat, you know? What I do have to do is make sure he doesn't hurt himself. When he comes into this office on my late streams and he starts chewing the wires, yeah, that makes me really nervous because he could bite that wire and electrocute himself. So there are things that I have to do to make sure that he doesn't hurt himself inadvertently, not knowing what he's doing. And those are the times really when I get the most upset with him, is when he's doing something like that. And I'm like, damn, he could, oh fuck, damn, he could really get hurt or whatever, right? Like for example, if he's going in front of my TV and he's standing and playing it, the TV could fall over on him. He gets crushed, you know? Or again, he could bite the wire. Like there's things he does that are very dangerous that I have to make sure he knows those are bad behaviors. But outside of that, we get along great. You know, he's very, very. What? I think my wife was reading these books on cats, and one of the books says that his personality type is a mojito cat. Now you might say, what the hell does that mean? So apparently, cats have different personalities, and one of the personalities is a cat that wants to be in the thick of all the action and attention. A very social cat. There's like this, if this was a cat was a human, this cat would always invite you over to have mojitos at his house, because he always wants to be in the thick of everything. So that's the kind of cat Jasper is. So I understand when he's in here and he's trying to get my attention, he wants to do stuff. It's not because he's trying to be a jerk. It's not because he's trying to annoy me. It's because he wants attention. He wants, you know, he wants love constantly. He wants to feel like he's part of everything going on. What the fuck's this? Look like a big shot type of guy, maybe a company president. I got an amazing opportunity. Oh god. It's a shitty investment proposal. I'm not gonna pay attention to that. Excuse me. So yeah, so that's the thing. There's three kinds of cats. There's the kind of cat that's very, very like agitated. It just says any human near me, I want to claw it. I hate it. And then there's the cats who are just afraid of everything and run away. So Jasper's neither of those two. He's definitely the social, fun, outgoing, positive cat. It's just that sometimes he can get very wrapped up in what he's doing. And then he went, oh, I'm not getting attention immediately. Well, I'm going to do this behavior and this behavior to try to get the attention that I'm seeking, you see. Oh, I got a luxury bento box. I didn't have that yet. A new item. Oh my god, look what I just found.
Should I open it? Got it.
So yes, Jasper and I are getting along. Oh, gear hoarder. Collect 200 pieces of gear. Wait, that was an orb, wasn't it? Oh shit, did I just find a good orb for Namba? Well, it's lower than a 20-pound ball, but it's very possible maybe I could upgrade it at the blacksmith. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Okay, we might have to go to the blacksmith and see if I can upgrade this. Because remember, I'm trying to get better equipment for Namba and Psycho right now.
Sweet.
Comedy Masquerade. Don't I already have that? I think I do. I'm wasting all my freaking gold keys on junk. Yup. No rage. God damn it. Sucks, I already had it. Thank you, Derek. He says, all my JRPG playthroughs are amazing over the years. He's very grateful for ones like Persona, you know, Yakuza series, Judgment. How about Blue Dragon? Oh, yeah, Blue Dragon. You ever check out Blue Dragon? That was a good one. Oh, look at that talkative. You well defined me. Real shame I got nothing to give you. Now scram. My confidence went up. And I found a Tojo Clan crest. So there you go. I got something out of it. Yeah, not only Blue Dragon. What about did you play Dragon Quest? Dragon Quest 11. Did you watch my Dragon Quest 11 playthrough? That's one of my favorites of all time. That was one I really genuinely enjoyed playing. I still haven't found the last cat. This is ridiculous. I can't find the last kitty. Where's the kitty hiding? He would meow if I were near it, so I know I haven't gotten near it yet. Okay.
Well, you're gonna get stomped.
Cool. You're weak. Check this out.
Here we go.
You wanna fight?
Oh shit, I hit the wrong one, yeah. It's good she turboed through. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to go to the blacksmith and see if I can upgrade his weapon. Stone orb. What? He ran away.
You're in it now.
What a puss.
Serious.
You're gonna be in a world of
What? There's a cat on the wall right there, but that's not the kitty I'm looking for.
right.
Cut him with the car.
Well, you wanna fight?
Punch him in his ass. An anal punch.
Easy, I'm afraid.
Alrighty then.